Hi everyone, welcome to my channel if you're new here, and welcome back to all of my regular viewers. Today I am going to be creating cards using the Artful Angel new stamp sets. And Artful Angel sent stamp sets to all of the designers on today's hop. So this is a hop through Kendra's Card Challenge, and Artful Angel is a super sponsor, and so they were kind enough to send us their new gardening stamps. And so I'm just showing you a few of them. And what I'm going to do is play with this stamp today. So you can see I've gone ahead and stamped out the little garden scene as well as Hello Friend, and I've colored everything in and inked the background. Because this is a hop, I tried to do some prep ahead of time so that I'm sure to not take too long to do the project. I've also colored in and cut out this little carrot. So like I said, this is a hop, so I'm going to keep it short today so that you can hop along and see all of the other projects and inspiration from the other designers. So today I'm going to be doing sketch number 8 of Kendra's Card Challenge. And while I'm cutting the paper, I want to go ahead and tell you a bit about Kendra's Card Challenge. Now I am cutting the paper and I'm not going to be giving you measurements, but you can still create this card if you want to, because Kendra's Card Challenge is a free challenge and it is a free PDF that you can download. So I will have links in my description, and you'll just scroll down through there, and when it says, you'll see a link, it says download the PDF. It'll take you to Kendra's page, and you can see where you can download the PDF as well as enter the challenge. So that's why I'm not giving measurements today for any of the cards I'm creating, because you can download the PDF and follow right along. And I'm just using the measurements that's on the PDF. So Kendra's Card Challenge is a challenge where you can create 15 cards using 6 6x6 sheets of paper. And all of the instructions are in the PDF. There is a cutting guide for all 6 sheets of paper, and then there are sketches so that you can put together all 15 cards. So it's a lot of fun to do. It's almost like a mindless activity, because you can just craft going by the sketches and going by the cutting guide and just come out with 15 cards. And so it's a lot of fun for me to see what I can come up with. And you can use in different themes. You could decide to do 15 birthday cards or Christmas cards or whatever you want to do, or you can mix it up. So it's nice to have all of those cards on hand. And the challenge lasts for 3 months, so we're coming to the end of our challenge. So there'll be a new challenge starting up next month. I want to just jump in here about the card. I was just showing you, I found in my stash, so these are gardening stamps, and I found in my stash from, I don't know when, but it was a embossing folder that was for gardening. So I had never used this before, so I thought it was a lot of fun to add to this card. You'll see at the end though that it really doesn't show up, but it's still fun knowing that it's there. So as far as the challenge, if you download the PDF, you'll see all the information, as well as if you go to the page that you downloaded the PDF, you'll see all the information on how you can enter the challenge. And there are prizes. And when I say we have a super sponsor, that Artful Angel is our super sponsor, we have lots of super sponsors, and it's really awesome. Not only do they provide products for us to show you all and to use in our videos, but they also provide products for giveaways. So here is my card for sketch 8 using the Artful Angel Growing Gardening stamp set, and I think it turned out really cute. Okay, so that card came together so quickly that I decided I wasn't done crafting. So I wanted to play with the stamp set. It's called Born to Plow. I am just going to be doing sketch number 13 for this card. And so once again, I'm not going to give you any cutting instructions since it's all in the PDF. But I will say for this one, I'll give a little hint. The little strip, they have a strip that goes across the center. And as you can see, I tried to cut it, but since I'm not doing the 6x6 cutting, I decided that I'm just going to cut the strip the width that it needed to be, but not the length. And so then when I glue it onto my cardstock to the next paper it's supposed to be glued onto, then I will just trim it off to match the angle that it needs to be. Sometimes it's just easier to do that than to figure out all the measurements. And so you can see here, that's what I'm doing. I just cut it a little longer than it was supposed to be. I think I left it quite a bit longer, but that's okay. So then I can just trim off the excess and the angle will be perfect. No special measurements had to be done. So I was creating these early in the morning. I'm trying a new thing by crafting. When I get up in the mornings, I have my coffee, and I'll get on social media and stuff, or look at the news, or look at my emails. but I've decided that that's not always healthy. So I'm taking my coffee to my craft room and crafting in the mornings, and I find that I feel like I've accomplished something. Just by creating one card, I feel like I have accomplished something that day. So it feels great to do that. But it is early morning, and early morning I'm not thinking clearly, so I did not want to try to figure out the measurements. So once I have this together, I realize I don't like the background. It's too stark white, but it's too late. I've already glued everything down, so instead of starting over, I just brought out my inking tool and I'm just inking the background. So the bottom, I'm trying to put grass, but you can see it leaves a little line there beside the strip, but I think it's going to be okay when we add our tractor on top. And then I put over to the top part, I was just adding a little bit of blue ink for the sky. So once I'm happy with the color of the grass, then I'm just going to put my card together. But it would have been best to have done that before I had everything glued down, but it worked out just fine. So now I'm just going to layer everything up, and I had this paper in my stash as well, this gardening paper, so I thought that worked out really good as well. So I thought that was cute. It was really cute with this tractor. So once I have my card layered up, I'm going to add the tractor to the top, but as you can see here, I just cut around the tractor, leaving some white edge. And so I thought I would just pop it up and leave it like that. But once I place it down, you'll see I'm not totally happy with that. For some reason, I just didn't. Most of the time when I fussy cut, that's what I do. I leave a white edge. But the more I looked at this one, the more I was like, no, that's not going to work for this card. So I'm just going to take it back off, and I am going to pull some of those little foam dots off of it, or foam tape off the back. And I'm going to fussy cut it out by cutting along the lines. So I knew it was going to be a lot of work because of the tires there, cutting in and out of every one of those little tires, but I think it will be worth it in the end. So actually it did not take as long as I thought it would. It's just around the tires that really took most of the work, but cutting out the rest of the tractor was super easy. So I'm so glad that I took the time to go ahead and finish cutting out all of the pieces, because now when I add it to the card, I really like it a lot better. Well, I hope that you have enjoyed seeing me create these cards, and I hope that you will hop along to all of the other videos in this hop. I will have a link to that playlist in my description. Also in my description, I will have a link to the products that I used today, and I will also link to the challenge. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye.